Welcome everyone to today's stream Below Zero. Thanks y'all for joining in. Hi Xbox, Rots, Dragon, Field Creator Studios, Jason Murphy. See you all on early. So who else is joining? A Cortez or A Quartz Gameplays. Thanks for joining in. Felonious, hey. Jennifer, hello. Thank you all for joining in. Glad to have you. And we are going to do some more building. As you see, we're back here again at the, the big frozen Leviathan, because last time we decided to try building a base in this area, which I thought would not work at all. I didn't think it would give us enough room to actually place anything down, but it did let us place down some multi-purpose rooms. I've got my pepper trees growing, even though there's some right there. You probably want some growing. We got some in there for power production, so it should be good. We got battery charging, power cell charger, which I'm not really hurting for that yet. And we got most of this stuff built out. We just gotta do some more expanding. And I don't have a repair tool battery because that's what's charging. Really, I could forego the pepper fruits, but you know, it's right there. Might as well. So I wonder if I can get another one in there. So we'll do one more. So that'll give us a total of 6. And I'm wondering if I can then do a hatch that will come off and go far enough down. Like, how's that? Yeah, that stops too high up. Maybe the lower one will go far enough down. If not, then we'll take stuff out and keep moving. I need to go get some supplies, which means this nice little run wearing my dive suit, not my cold suit, past our security station, and we're going to get the prawn suit. And I can't even remember at this point if I had other stuff here. Empty storage. All right. It's 88 on power. I'm good for power right now. Just need to go grab supplies, wherever they may be. Shift. Greetings in Ireland and Sri Lanka. You're in both right now? You're in 2 places at once? Or is this like a, Schrodinger's location? Until you're observed, we don't know where you're at. And hey, Prime Science, cheers to you. Thanks for joining in. Hi in Sweden, Pierre. Whole fish lives matter. Well, we're not killing any whole fish yet. And I don't even have any whole fish here to worry about. I think if I was going to worry about bioreactor fuel of some kind of creature, I would be poking the frozen creature for a few scraps here and there, taking a few chunks out of him. He's got some stuff exposed. We can go in there and take a few little pieces off, power our bioreactor. I'm sure he's got some good power level to him, even if it's just a little, toenail, a little finger steak, something like that. We can make it work. Gonna go around the edge looking for those little spots that we have, titanium and such, before I go make a full trip back. And not worried about that, not the flare. Pretty sure this is just reset. No, jump module apparently did not get unlocked at some point. Worry about that. So I just missed that when I came here before. Not worried about that. I'll grab supplies like this. I saw you. I saw him sticking his head up. There's his back spikes. Let's see, can I get up here? Anything. Yeah, there's probably something over there, but again, not wearing a snowsuit, because I didn't think I would need it that much. That's why I have the prawn suit to walk around in the cold. See what we find over here. I see titanium, it looks like. All right, magnetite. A little hard to target, but got it. Can't see anything there. Some titanium. Yeah. Would scrounge all I can from this area because I've already done that on the rest of the map and all the areas that are covered in water, so might as well work on getting more. Can I make this work? Oh, no! I almost had it. I think I could have made that. I think I could have made that jump. Do not poke your eye with a toothpick. That's a bad idea. If you're gonna do a poke your eye out simulator, just do a you'll shoot your eye out simulator instead and have it be like in A Christmas Story, where you go through the whole thing of hoping for that Red Ryder BB gun. You keep hoping, and everybody tells you you'll shoot your eye out, and then you go and at the end you're playing with it and you end up shooting your glasses off and think that they were right. Hey, I made it. I don't think I was actually supposed to be able to make that. I'm pretty sure I'm going off the reservation here. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Yep, I am in an area I am not supposed to be in. And I didn't have to do any fancy trick other than jumping. I could go outside the map right now. I wonder what's up there. Why that's still sitting higher. Like, is that possibly another spot we get in the end that has a higher elevation we're supposed to go to? I don't see it. Or maybe some more decorative mountain range. I don't know why you just have a block sitting there if it wasn't intended to be used for some decorative element. I feel like this is the king of the world moment type of thing right now. Yep. Let's see. All the way. Too far. So I'm there. I made it. I am king of the world. Well, I guess it's a female character. Queen of the world, right? Merrick is sorry. He's making a snack. And had to talk with his mom. I don't know if you should be sorry you had to talk with your mom. And what you should be sorry about is you're not bringing everybody a snack. Ooh. A little recess. Tried to not deafen everybody with my sneeze. I'm hoping that's not a case where I fall in and I get stuck. So I don't think I want to test that jump right now and risk getting stuck. I'm just gonna go all the way around that I can. Look, we got a tunnel, you know, a little valley pathway. I think I could make the jump onto that, but not from this angle. Oh, I don't have to jump. I just walk around. As long as I don't jump down there and possibly not be able to get back up. Sure, I probably jump off the edge of the map and find my way around somehow. So I saw there's a little Altera spot down there. Well, this is interesting. It's just, there's a spot. Take your prawn suit, make the jump just right from that little incline, and you can walk around the outer edge. Okay, let's see. Get my bearings here. See that stuff there. Trying to remember. I know there was like another way into this area than the way I took to get here. I'm just trying to remember how I found that. You go along there and over that way and you're in the area. But there is some connection point over here. Oh, why is it the mountain has a look like a frowny face on it, like a movie monster frowny face, like, why does it look like that? It look like there's the frown, there's an eye, and there's another eye. It's like a stretched face. Is it just me? Does nobody else see that? I gotta build a base here now? No, I'm not gonna do that. The Gentle Jousting, I have seen that game. One of my co-workers actually bought that game. And I was like, did you really buy that game? And he's like, yeah. And he played it for like 5 minutes and then stopped. Okay, I've got another ridge here that I cannot move. Oh, hey, yeah, look at that. I can jump down from here. It's just a question of, do I want to jump down from here? And I'm going to do this before I mess something up, because free cam does not play nicely at times when you do when you're inside the vehicles. If I jump there, I can jump down. Oh, look, there we are, we're right there. So yeah, instead I could go just all the way around here. Can't remember. I think this is just, yeah, that cave for them. So it's just, yeah, okay, other way. Walk all the way around here and back to that spot, and then where I made my leap of faith over here. So yeah, you can just, I was going kind of the right way before from what I was trying to do. It's just it wasn't as like, I forgot that they basically turned the whole direction around, and it kind of went in a, you had to go all the way around. So I'm back there. Of course, this is obviously a little bit easier to get around than the other path. Of course, I had to come up from the other side, and I'm actually using up some power now. And you know what? We need supplies. Let's just go ahead and jump it. And no damage to my prawn suit. Not even a weakened leg joint from that jump. Come on. Reminds you of the cuttlefish. That face looked like a cuttlefish to you. I'm not sure if you've ever seen a cuttlefish then. Oh. Okay, so this is that little pathway I went through before. Yeah, I was not supposed to go in there. So if I had gone in there, I would have got stuck. As for the little spy pingling, it's been a bad idea to go in there. I could have got out with a command, but my prawn suit would have been stuck in there. But definitely a bad idea. You know what? I feel like trying a bad idea if I can get back up there from here. Floating birds perched in the middle of the sky. Not flapping his wings, just kind of hovering there. The birds don't fly, they hover. Don't let the wing flapping thing fool you. They just actually hover. They've got super hover technology. Oh yeah, that's what I was seeing. There's that little recess for like a base. Oh, look at that. Okay, we got some supplies. That's enough to build another multi-purpose room, and I got 1 quartz. That should be a hatch worth right there. Oh, perfect. Ah, not what I was trying to target. There we go. it's not the most remote place I could build, but it's not exactly the easiest to get to either. And it's not exactly the easiest one to power either. Outside of bio or nuclear. And nuclear is just so convenient. Oh wait, what am I doing? I saw the magnetite. I was like, hey, I got oh wait, I don't have magnetite. It's in the storage. I didn't open my storage up. And why are you not? Sit down. Do your thing. Sit down. There. It so randomly does not sit down at times. I know I'm going to stand this time. I feel like standing for a bit. I don't want to sit. No. Bad prawn soup. Bad prawn soup. Brown rice, green, brown, green. What? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Spots. I don't think that was your phone acting up. If that was your phone acting up, that is some very strange autocorrect. I'll just tell you that. No, okay. So it's not there. There! Alright. So that side, it won't place down. It won't go. It's too tall. But this side is like, oh yeah, the rock there and the forklift, no problem. Get around that. That's easy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh man, I gotta think about this. How I want to do this. Obviously it's easier to get in from here than up there, but at the same time, you know, that's kind of in the way of the forklift. Wonder if it will work here. Well, I mean, I could make that work. Oh. Finish construction of attached components first. That's still so annoying that they did that. That's happening. It's, you can't build something if something else is partially built. Okay, so the box is not a problem. That means I'm gonna take some stuff out from here. That's a problem. But a crate is not a problem to walk around. I don't get that. Okay, those are not grown. I need some food, so I'll put some more of those down below. I almost feel like leaving this here just because of convenience. I kind of feel like I want to move it at the same time, maybe to that side. It worked well to get started, but now we can do the better option, which won't work there. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just do, hopefully, I have enough titanium. Yeah, I got enough. That will get me all the way down the ladders. We'll just do ladders on one side, the side towards the frozen wall. As you know, it's not like it's the best viewpoint. Nope, still going. That's why I just wanted to do like a large room, but it would not fit. So ladders all the way up. Bioreactor. That can come out. We don't need these up here anymore. They'll go down entry level. That's better. Not really build stairs. Rainy Bow, it's more of a... There's two variations on the hatch now, which auto selects based on if you're building outside in the air or underwater. So if you're building in open air, it has a little platform that appears and gives a few steps. And apparently they added it to where if you build at a point that it's low enough to the ground, these stairs extend downwards, which, you know, is nice. I mean, gives you an extra option there. You know, it's not like, oh, you can't build just stairs at the moment. There's not an option for the stairs or anything like that. It's just the hatch auto adjust around placement because of there being, you're close enough that it extends downwards the rest of the way, which, you know, is kind of interesting. I feel like they could have just given us stairs, like make the hatch, and then you have the option of another look. Plus the hatch in open air turns into the bulkhead. So I don't know why they didn't just say here, interior bulkhead and exterior bulkhead. Exterior bulkhead will not build underwater. The hatch will build underwater, and hatch can be built, like, you know, on top, above water and things like that. If you build the hatch, you cannot build stairs, but give an option for here's a bulkhead, an outside bulkhead, open air bulkhead, and you can then build stairs from there and let you customize it. Yeah, a little more resources to do it, but it would ultimately give us more control. And I think that would have been a better option for it in the end. Just let us choose between hatch and bulkhead. If we want a hatch, we can just use a hatch. If we want a bulkhead, we can use the bulkhead. And we can attach stairs to it, which would automatically create that little platform that it gives. Like here. Or actually make the platform part of the bulkhead build for outside stuff. So you always get this, which will allow you to basically build like another one right next to it and have it where you walk from one bulkhead to another outside. And they could have done, if they had done that, that would give the option to make these separate, let you just attach stairs to it and attach stairs to that, kind of like you could do in No Man's Sky. And beyond that, they could have made a flat walkway option that would allow you to have, oh, I'm going to build a bulkhead, because that's really what it is. It says hatch, but it's a bulkhead. Have the platform and build a walkway that connects out and maybe at a right angle, and then there's another bulkhead and another section of the base. And it's still the same base, but, you know, you got this outside walking path. They could have done that. There's more options that they could have done than what they did if they had just made that a bulkhead, exterior bulkhead, not just a hatch that auto configures, and gave us the option to build stairs or even walkways. Just give us that extra configuration choice there. Is pretty much all I'm saying. There's more they could have done. Trying to think. You know, we got a lot of heat fruit up there, which counts for food as well. I guess we could just treat it as like I'm gonna go up here and grab heat fruit to eat kind of thing. Like that. I mean, that's gonna give plenty. And once, I mean, if I need to, I can add more. I feel like eating just heat fruit in this area would get really old. Like, I just want something different. Like, I'll go eat snow, just give me something other than heat fruit. You know what? Let's see. How much do I have? 1 quartz. I think I had some more up here. Yeah, we got some quartz. Kind of thinking maybe like right here, nice corner piece, have a window to kind of look at the frozen Leviathan. Yeah, give us a nice view there. And maybe on, all right, so that's top level. Maybe like this one here. I should have got more glass. I tell you, it's so much of a pain to come back to playing vanilla, even on this, when I'm getting back into playing the modded on Subnautica. I'm like, I miss easy craft, my data storage, things like that. That's a good view. Look, we can see his little paws, his little hands. We can see he's smiling at us, like hi, I've got the herp. Give me a hug, kind of. That's what he's looking at us like. All right, thanks for having taking a moment to hang out, Jennifer. Hope you have a good day as well. Yeah, whenever they do full release of Below Zero for PC, Mike, that's when we'll get the full completed story. They're probably gonna save it right for full release. Say, oh, here you go. Now you can actually finish the story, and then you'll see it be ported over to console. Afternoon, Mr. Sloth. Thanks for joining in. Enjoy the next 24 hours. Sounds like a threat? Why? Why is it like have a good day? Ha ha ha. It didn't say it that way. I think I'm going to end up moving this down to the second level. You know what? I'm doing that. I'm gonna move it down to the second level so that we have, I'm gonna give time for everything to kind of start regrowing. Should not take long. But I'll move it down here. That way we have, actually go ahead and do 3 of them. I think I got 3 out of it. Bioreactor second level, that's kind of right there where we have, you know, you climb up 1 level to get to food and bioreactor. Okay, great. You know, that works well. And then you move up to the next level, which would be like, this could be the research area for like counter and everything. And that's what I'm kind of thinking, maybe this would be a better spot for a window as opposed to this, and make this be somebody's like bedroom. I don't know if we want to risk somebody being over there on the walkway looking in on these two. Like these 3 levels could be like bedrooms for people or something like that. Yeah, I think that would work. I'm just gonna let that drain, which should not take too long. I'll get this moved and we'll put some storage down there. Yeah, we'll need some storage. This is an entry area, storage type area. I think we'll do it like this. Not do like I've been doing in the big rooms. I'm just gonna do more basic, just a little bit, because it's not like we're doing a huge amount of building on this. I can't really build much here. It's kind of restrictive in size. I almost feel like I want to do window and window like that on this level. But we're gonna do window here. Yeah. All right, so he's not looking straight at me, winking at me now. You know, it's okay. Maybe we put something up there, but again, I just don't like the idea of I go up here and somebody looks into my window. Yeah, the bridge, the thing is broken, you know, collapsed, but maybe we're part of the rebuild operation. That's what we're here to fix things, make it all better. I'll just go ahead and take that out as well. Should be fine on power while I'm not draining battery. Let's do a nice little extra set here. And I'm out of titanium. Great. Okay. Out of titanium. We'll start dumping stuff out. That. Bunch. And I guess, I'm not building, so what we'll do is I'll leave the battery out. We'll just put it in, let it charge while I go get some more supplies, and we'll save. The critter needs braces? I don't think it's that bad. I mean, give him a break. He's probably too old to worry about braces now. And hey, Ballistics Boy, it's going all right. How are you? And Think Tropics, we like Subnautica too. I'm not gonna say I'm in love with Subnautica, but I definitely enjoy the game. Yeah, there's no curtains in this. Fortunately, you know, the new FCS mods have very lovely looking curtains. You know, one of the options is a interesting decorative pepper design. Not sure where they got that. But yeah, I can't believe that curtains are not part of the normal game. I mean, especially when we're building underwater, it's not like you have to be a certain height level to see in somebody's room. Like, you just swim by. Like, it's too easy to spy on people when you just have to swim up to their window and look in. I feel like curtains should have been a standard thing in the game, considering we have beds for decoration and, well, you know, sleeping through the night, but there's no physical requirement for it. It's really just a matter of giving you time, you know, speeding things up so you can not have to wait out a night if you really want to. But I mean, think about it. How many times, you know, you go into a darker area of the game because you're down deep, you're not worried about daytime, nighttime. You gotta worry about lighting things anyway for yourself. So I've never seen the advantage of speeding up using the bed to get to morning. I just rather use that time to work through the night. Feel like they should have added something where, like, depending on what game mode you choose, is if sleep's required for health. Like, if you don't sleep within a certain amount of time, you start to take health damage, or like they've done in other games, you kind of start to lose some sanity, your energy falls, you lose food faster, something, you know. There's different options. But yeah, I don't feel like sleep's all about the cosmetic in the game of daytime, nighttime. So if we have that cosmetic, why don't we have a cosmetic for curtains? I don't get that. Why is it curtains are not in the game? Like, why is it the aquarium won't allow for small fish to breed if you got two of the same one in there? It just makes sense. You put two fish in an aquarium, they're going to breed. It doesn't have to be an alien containment. Just in an aquarium. They're like, oh hey, you're a fish. You're a girl fish. I'm a boy fish. We're the same type of fish. I'll make some babies. No, come on, I can walk up this. I am all nimbly bimbly. Jump. Oh, I did it. I did it. I had to say it. I said I'm nimbly bimbly, and it worked. Thank you, Super Troopers. I was jumping all nimbly bimbly in my prawn suit. That's what that's all about, meow. How bad of an idea is it to put your hand in an industrial fan? A bad idea if the fan is turned on. Not so much of a problem if the fan is turned off. It's kind of, you know, like, how bad is it an idea to be behind the wheel of a car? Well, it's not so bad if you're, you know, not driving. The car's not turned on. But it can be bad if you're behind the wheel of the car and driving at a reckless pace, using your feet to steer the, you know, steering wheel. It's all about perspective there. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to get around you. And apparently I can jump across a big gap, but I can't make that little jump without struggling. Aha! I got your babies hostage. You will do my bidding, or I'll smack them. I'll land on top of your head. Stepping on your head. Alright, don't make me kill their mama. Oh, too late. Mama's dead. They're on their own. Guys, you know where to find me. If you want someone to take care of you, come find me. got a pet one at my other base. I can add 2 more here. And where's that spot? That was... Is that where? Oh, too far. That's the platform. You throw in bad weather and night, it does not work very well. Where am I going? I went too far. Well, that helped. But for a second, it slows down the snowfall and makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Might throw some extra light sticks there. Feels like a better option. Ow. Again.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Sit.
Seek shelter.
Every time. Not half the time. Every time. That's what it's supposed to do. You know, what if I just started building like planter pots? If I had enough titanium to do so, just lining the whole thing with planter pots and pepper plants. Just, it's like no matter what, you just walk up and it's like, here's 600 collectible pepper pieces because they decided they needed that much power.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What was I was trying to build? So, oh yeah, that. Oh, and I need power. Plant pot. And I ate that pepper. What am I doing? Still full. Okay, that's good enough, I think. Right? Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. A little titanium. And, so, alright, 6 pepper plants growing to provide food and biofuel. On 2nd level, you need to pull the bioreactor down. It means the topmost level could be like somebody's executive suite, I guess, maybe. S-Boss, I'm trying to follow what you're on today. You seem to be hyper. You seem to be very energized today. Alright, so if we do research room here, this could be, 2nd bedroom. I'm trying to see if I actually want to have room for like 3 people here, kind of thing. Maybe we do like 2 research levels, like both of these, like, well, like that and that for glass so they can see out. I don't think any point in seeing over there. We do 2 levels that are like research rooms. And then we have 2 levels that are like bunk type, like almost barracks. Like you're not really getting super privacy. And I do need to probably throw a shower thing in. Shower and bathroom. Maybe we should do that. Maybe that 3rd level should be shower, toilet type of thing. Or maybe 4th level should be that. Oh, it's weird going back to building in multi-purpose rooms and not building in the big room. Yeah, there we go. Good view of everything. Which I feel like we need a desk. You know, we're doing like analysis there. Maybe another one right here too. That. And chair. Chair. There we go. That should work. That's enough. There we go. Desks are a little wonky, trying to make them fit, but okay, that works. They're close. Probably move that one over a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Not quite centered. I can target it now. Chair's coming out. Oh, that's right on there. There we go. Yes. That's it. Right there. And just throw this. There we go. We got our desk. Sit down. Look at the little snarly tooth monster. A decontamination room? That could be interesting, though. How would we make that really work? I guess if I was going to do that, it would actually make more sense to do it with a corridor coming in. Maybe I should do that instead of having it there, build over this way. Ooh, or build out instead, have it where, okay, so decontamination room. If we have this dropping down low enough, I build a connector comes out. We have a bulkhead on that end. And then you have the hatch part that comes out here. So basically it's a double entrance thing. So you have not a decontamination room, but like a decontamination, you know, like a depressurization type partition between two areas. So it'd be, I come in here and then there's another bulkhead there for the decontamination part. I think that could work. I need silicone rubber though. That's the problem. That's yeah. Okay. Don't have anything for silicone rubber. But I can at least try to extend this out without too much of an issue. So we'll take this out. This will do a decontamination segment. And that won't build now. Okay, so this is where I wish we just had a straight right angle, not a curved right angle. What if we do like this one, like right here? Come on. You know you want to place there. Guess we'll have to do like this. I guess maybe I can make this work the same way. That should still allow for what I want. And we get this. It is kind of back in the way of like a driving path, I would say, but I mean, the forklift's small. We get around. So we come in here and then we'd have the bulkhead here that would actually be done like this. So the door's on this end. So you go in and it's, you know, spray you down with something. And we don't have any sprayer type looking stuff. So I guess I could do it like a jukebox speaker is our spraying mechanism. We're stretching a bit, but it looks like, I mean, it's got a spraying look to it. You walk in here, you stand here, you get sprayed down with decontamination stuff because, you know, the creature's got the herp, the glowy green herp, and then we go through and we're in here, we're okay. Yeah, that works. I just need silicone rubber for it. So, there you go, grab supplies again. Let's see how these are growing. Okay. Still doing fine. Take those. Munchy munchy. You know what? I'll just, to make sure I drain power, I'll go ahead and do this. Let's just see what else I might need. I need creep vine seed clusters. And I really do not want to deal with like alien containment here. That's 2 levels by itself. Just to get that to work. I really don't want to do that. I think I'm just gonna go get some creep vine seed clusters. I think that's a better option. And yeah, we'll not worry about that. Keep that there. And see if I can snag some more titanium along the trip as well. Technically, as I thought about this, I think last time, I do have that little water path I took to get here. And so if I really want to, I could bring like a creep vine seed cluster and make a planter bed to throw it in there and have creep vine growing over here ready to harvest if I happen to need it again. I think I want to do that. Well, I don't have to make this long trip again if I happen to need some more creep vine. Let's go. Walking along. And that should be there. There's my water. Still not easy access, but better than making the full trip back if I just build in here. You know what? Let's see. Last time I had that weird, like 102 Celsius spot right in here. And it's not doing it now. I remember that. It was like right here last time. It shot. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. 102 degrees Celsius right there for some reason. I don't get that. No, I don't. Put a double L? I don't know if I want to do the double L on that one. There we go, there's some titanium. Hello, Organist. Thanks for joining. Yeah, we kind of have a thing that says don't, you know, talk to, you know, bad towards people, you know? I think that's what it's like. Yeah, don't being aggressive and putting people down. We want to be a welcoming stream for people. But yeah, you don't ban somebody at the same time just because you think, you know, they might be trying to poke fun. Let them, they got to explain, you know, the meaning if they were joking around, you know, or if they were trying to actually, you know, be poking fun at somebody. Because you can't ban somebody because you think they're trying to be mean towards somebody else. Because then that's just actually being mean to them as well. And you wouldn't ban them, it'd be a timeout type of thing if they did something like that anyway. Do a timeout in the first offense. Got the extra clicks. Always grab a ton of snow that I don't want. Yep, don't want to jump down there like this. Oh God, get there.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
This is way too much walking to get something like this. Yeah, this is definitely, I'm bringing back creepvine seed clusters. The creepvine seed clusters, creepvine. Do mushrooms. I'll bring back all that stuff because I don't want to have to go this far to get it. I can make that short little walk in the prawn suit to pick it up from that little pool. I'm hoping I can make it without problem with the prawn suit. In terms of power, I would like to get back and charge the power cells at the base so that helps drain some more power before I dismantle the bioreactor. There we go. Still here, still intact, not destroyed, despite where I've parked. See, do I have... That's just those. Oh, I got... Okay, got some gel sacks. That helps. More stuff there. I'll go grab that too. Oh, more titanium there. I forgot about having more stuff here. Okay, that's plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer stuff over. Okay, that gives me room, and I got ribbon plants. I've got gel sacks. I just need really creepvine at this point. Creepvine seed clusters and creepvine itself, I think, will be good. Hello, FinMac. Start talking about pizza. What about pizza? It's a round food served in triangles and usually delivered in a square box. And it comes with a variety of toppings, and some people get very weird toppings. Actually, let's grab one more. There we go. One to plant and extras for other stuff. And I just realized I'm gonna need to swap this to this, so on my way back I can stop and build. Didn't even have to move. I just left it there. You know, a solar charging upgrade would be awesome for this. It would have been fully charged by the time I got back from doing all this building. But we have been neglected and received no such upgrade for the sea truck. Despite it's supposed to be a replacement for our lovely sea moth that does so much more. So where was that? So is it that? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna take those. That's 4. Yeah, okay, I got plenty. Yep. Rest will be all this. Oh boy. It parked quite as well this time. Hey, long trek back. Pizza place you have that delivers round pizzas in round boxes? Do they still cut the pizzas into triangles, though? That's an important factor there. Still served in a triangle shape or semi-triangle shape. It's actually not a real triangle. It's more of a conical shape because it's got that curve of the crust rather than it being a straight triangle. But, you know, it's close enough, so it still applies. Triangle shaped slice from a round food in a square box. Now, or in your case, you got a place that serves with round boxes. I just see that being a little harder to, you know, like deal with the box. Like the square boxes, you know, you've got that whole back end that's like the hinging side for it to open up from. So the round, either they have like a partially round but not entirely circular type box, so they have a spot that has like a flatter piece, or you're talking about a cover that sits down on top and you just kind of slide it in. Well, Valentine's coming, I would guess it'd be kind of like chocolates, you know, like some of the Valentine's chocolate boxes where you just have to pull the lid off vertically. There's no hinge, it just slides off. Well, that's interesting. I've never had a pizza place served with a round box. All the places around here are square boxes or rectangular. We got, you know, Little Sneezers does rectangular boxes, I think, for the, you know, the longer pizzas, or at least they used to. I haven't eaten one of theirs for quite some time. Should do, where is it? I want to say maybe it was in Philadelphia, maybe Queens, something like that. There's a pizza place that was on Man vs. Food. Not original host, but the newest host, Casey. Can't remember his last name. But it's the, you know, red-haired guy. And he went to this place, and it's, I can't remember the exact name of the pizza challenge, but it's a single slice of pizza. Just put it that way. Single slice of pizza. And that slice of pizza... Oh, doing inside. That might help if I do the right top. Single slice of pizza that starts with jalapeno on the very tip of the triangle segment. And basically they put chicken on top of it in rings. It's like the 7 rings of fire or something like that. And so they have this special pizza cutter that they use to cut the slice. They layer like chicken strips on it, and each ring is increasingly hotter. So it starts with jalapeno, and then it's like habanero. It keeps going up, but the last one, the largest one where the crust is at, is Carolina Reaper, I think it was. And it's like, I mean, it's the biggest one. Obviously, you got to eat the most. And it's like you chop a ring off, you eat it, and you have to wait a minute before you start the next ring. So you can't just plow through it quickly. You have to sit there and wait for that suffering to go through further in your mouth. And then you can switch to the next one. And I think he got like the furthest anybody had ever gotten on the challenge when he tried it, and he got to the last ring and had to quit. So if you want pizza, get that. If you know you're in that area, I would try it. I don't think I would do too much better than he did, but I would definitely try it. Also, the when they like cook with like the peppers to make the chicken and everything, the sauce, the oil that comes out, they use that for instead of water in the dough to make the pizza dough itself. So the pizza dough itself has pepper oil in it, like hot pepper oil. So even the pizza dough has a kick to it before you add anything else. So there you go. There's a pizza to try. My prawn suit not being at 100% is bothering you. That's okay. It's not bothering me. It's not taking damage from anything. I'm not getting attacked. But there you go. Like, oh yeah, I swapped my battery out to build. All right, there. It's 100% for you. I'll take those. That, yeah, there we go. Leave some copper there. I'll have to dump some of this into storage because I don't even have room to pick up a battery from the charger now. I need to actually come back and get power cells to bring in and hook into the charger as well. Come in. Decontamination thing. Yeah. Okay, full. Do that. I'll do that. Which, did I use too much? No, I did. There we go. Wrong direction. Not exactly the way I was wanting it to go. That might be a case of how I've got it turned with the corner piece. Yeah, I think that's just a factor of the way it's turned with the corner piece. It's not letting me rotate it the other way. Oh well, we come in. Decontamination spray. I feel like one's sufficient for that. Though, really, I guess I could do a second one. Do like one up above. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do like two of them. So we're getting full body spray. Even though that kind of looks almost like it would do it. Like at that angle. I'm just gonna do it anyway, just to make sure. So yes, it's a speaker, but for now it is our shower decontamination spray. Spin around, la la la. And now we're free to enter the rest of the way into our base so we don't spread the green glowing herp. Nobody wants the herp. And you know what? I'm not gonna mess with the big creature. So I'm gonna leave the decontamination thing open. Just because I'm not even worried about it anyway. It's just for the theme of it. We're decontaminating ourselves when we come in. How many Scoville are the cheese balls I have? I cannot remember if they actually ever gave an exact amount on the cheese balls. But they're Carolina Reaper. But granted, that's not like you're eating a whole Carolina Reaper with each one. You're eating what was a mash made from Carolina Reapers. I think they used the scorpion pepper too. For Moruga scorpion, I think, was mixed in there. So you get basically a mash, and then they add that mash into the mix for making the cheese balls. So kind of hard to, you know, gauge. Guys, I guess it depends on how much they mix it up. But Carolina Reaper, 2 million Scoville, generally, as a good rule of thumb, is around 2 million. Can go higher, can go a little lower. I know that one hot sauce I got, I can't remember the name now. I got it because it was on Hot Ones, and it was one that was absolutely confirmed 100%. This is like 670,000 Scoville, and it was nowhere close to the cheese balls. Nowhere even close to those. All right, see you, Merrick. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Yeah, I can't. I know the cheese balls say, like, you know, it's ghost pepper. Or not ghost, Carolina Reaper on the cheese balls. But I've also got Carolina Reaper peanuts. And the peanuts are, I mean, actually worse, I would say, just because of the chewing difference. Because they kind of, like, it turns more into a mash and stays in your mouth a bit. And I've had, well, not turning, I've had the Creeping Reaper beef jerky. That actually had, like, seeds from Carolina Reaper on it. That was not that bad. Let's say, compared to the cheese balls, the worst thing I have is a black garlic Carolina Reaper sauce. That's the one that's actually caused chemical burns in my mouth where I ended up blistering because I had too much of it on a pizza and I had to stop eating. It didn't mess up my stomach, but I had to stop when my mouth was like, it was hurting to chew because I was blistering inside my mouth. The cheese balls, yeah, they don't say the exact Scoville. It's just Carolina Reaper is used in it. And now 40% bigger, cheesier balls. I wonder if they would let me do like a sponsorship with me. Yeah, all it says is 2.2 million Scoville for the Carolina Reaper that they use, and that's it. But it doesn't say the exact amount of how much in terms of Scoville rating those are. So, you know, it's not going to be the full 2.2 million, I would say, but it's not going to be like 200,000 either. I would say you can expect maybe around 50-60% of the potency. So think around 1 to like 1.1 to maybe 1.4 million, I would say, is probably where you can expect them maybe to be. Though I would say good test would have somebody eat a ghost pepper and then eat the cheese balls right after that. And those hot sauces I did recently, I shared those with coworkers too, made them all, you know, try some of them. And one of my the braver ones also tried the spontaneous combustion one, and while he's like, yeah, that's really hot, it's still not quite as hot as the cheese balls were. And that is a 1 million Scoville extract in that, plus ghost pepper mix in there. So that's definitely at least 1 million. So I would say those cheese balls probably a good 1.1 to 1.4 million Scoville in range. My day is doing all right, Grand Theft. How is yours? I'm not, the price increase, I mean, as far as the increase happening with Below Zero, that was expected. Same thing they did with Subnautica during early access. It was, you know, one price, and then once early access was over, or getting close to being over, they said, okay, here comes the new price. And that happened already. That was Subnautica. So we knew that was going to happen with Below Zero. It was not something unexpected. We knew at some point they're going to change the price because they're getting close to releasing it. But the fact they chose to increase Subnautica at the same time again and go up higher on them both, I guess is partly because of, well, for one, they're still doing updates to Subnautica. They're not letting it sit there. They're still doing stuff with it. They ported it to consoles. They're still working on stuff with consoles. So they're still putting in time and effort with it. We're still hopefully going to get some of the building stuff from this game, like the large rooms, backported to Subnautica. So with continued, you know, work, I can see why they would want to add a little bit more to the price, maybe for people who are just now getting it, not people who have been supporting them in the past and bought it previously. But also the fact that it's probably a case of they're looking at other games similar and seeing, based on the quality of the game, Subnautica versus some others, that they're like, you know, we probably are underpricing ourselves a little bit. I mean, No Man's Sky has a lot of stuff to do, has more places to visit, but it's not a $60 game, and it's priced at $60. It's priced more around the $30 mark, realistically for me, which is why they put it on sale a lot for 50% off. So I would say Subnautica is right around that same price range, realistically. So it's not surprising that they went up in the end to it being $30 for the game. I'm gonna move that. That was off just enough. That's still off a little bit. Well, I'm ready to have the snapping mod back in this. There, that's good. All right, saving you from another sneeze. You know what, Timmy? We haven't said hi to Timmy yet. Timmy. Hello. Yeah, I heard him licking himself. Yeah, No Man's Sky, I guess you could say, is worth a little bit more now because they have continued to add so much more to the game. I mean, we're basically on version 3.0, and, you know, considering they keep adding content and they're not saying, oh, if you want this expansion, you've got to pay another $20. Yeah, I could say No Man's Sky is probably around more $35, maybe even pushing to the $40 range now in terms of the value it offers. You know, it's again, they're not charging for every expansion they do. It's not, here's a new DLC, buy it again. Here's another DLC, buy it again. You know, like a lot of developers have done. Timmy, you want this? You want your big chew or your peanut chew? All right, don't just lay it there, chew it. Don't just lay it down. I'm gonna take it. Take it. Bite it. Break it in half. Come on, eat it. He usually just tears right through those. I don't know why he's like being... There he goes. I am not sick. I have a Timmy virus. He's sitting right there. Yeah. He likes those peanut butter chews. It's like peanut butter and like some kind of like bacon type strip that goes through it. Like they just cut a very thin strip of bacon and then rolled it with peanut butter, and he just loves these. He's a big fan of peanut butter. Yeah. He's taking his time with this one. Usually it would already be almost gone by now. Timmy the Timster would be a street name? No, he'd go by he'd just go by Tiny Tim. That's his name. He'd just be Tiny Tim, and people would think, you know, either he's compensating or something, or it's a misnomer. You know, he's not actually tiny. He's like much bigger. You know, like they call really big guys tiny as like a joke kind of thing. He'd go by Tiny Tim. All right, we've got some supplies. I've got stuff charging. I know what's going here, so no need to mess with that. Get some more decoration here. And I got, you know, I'm gonna do the bathroom stuff because I need to figure out how I want to do this. We need a toilet kind of thing. And, you know, we can't really do the partitions in here. They don't work in this. I wish they had added a function for that, too. Where you could partition off, like across the seams. That seems... that seems like it would be a great option there. Like, build on these seams between them. So you could have a corner, or you can have a door or door. You could have it like a box... door, or maybe just door on that right there. Yeah, that I'm really kind of surprised they haven't done that. It seems like the partitions would be a good match with these because we have lines already there where it's just like make it snap along those lines. Go to Mercury 2. Why should I go to the Mercury 2? Why do I need to go there? I'm working on a base. So we'll do a shower. We'll just have to assume everybody, you know, I don't know, maybe we do the shower on the top floor. Shower bathroom kind of thing, so nobody's like climbing through as you're using the bathroom. Yeah, that might be a better option. Is shower and toilet type stuff on the very top floor. So hopefully you don't have to use the bathroom really badly while you're climbing up top. That way it's like, we'll just assume you climb up here, you got little hats that you can close and say, hey, occupied. Throw a nice little counter here next to the shower. Actually, I'll take that and put the shower over here. And we'll have the counter and sink right here type of thing. I'll do like that because you need, you know, you want to wash your hands. And we'll do aromatherapy lamp on it. Not the fridge. Might do like a green wall too, for looks. So I need 10. 10 titanium, I think is what I counted. That should be 11. Turn that on. Gotta have it smelling fresh in here. And we got a toilet. And then that will come out shortly once, I guess I drain a little bit more power from it. Yeah, there we go. We got our bathroom, so that means living area, research area, and then the power and food production here. I don't want to put the food storage there. I feel like that's going to be better for here type of thing. Maybe having like a food prep counter right here. Like that. Again, I need like that and that. I have a fridge. I have a counter. There we go. So we got like a little food prep type counter. Of course, fabricator here for cooking things. Fridge for storing our multitude of fevered peppers that we produce. There we go. Full inventory. And I still have enough to eat. Oh yeah, that's way more peppers than I really need. So power cells charged. You know what? I'm gonna assume I've already got enough spare power built up. Okay. It's broken enough that I think the power should be disconnected. But it was not. There we go. Bioreactor. Back here. There we go. One more. And we're fully stocked again with it building up. There we go. So our nice view. We've got power and food. Now we need more research stuff in here. We need this filling good right here. Timmy may be small, but he has the biggest heart. He has a strong heart too. That is another thing that, you know, considering what he went through, he's got a very strong heart. If I had a large room in the original, I would do a big game room. You know, actually, if I had the large room in original Subnautica now with the new stuff coming from FCS, I could probably do something similar to that. I mean, we don't have anything that I've seen so far as like in a pool table type of design or anything like that. But the fact we now have TVs, I feel like I could do like an entertainment room type of thing in the game now, especially with a with the large room, and not just the large room, but the partitions. If we had the interior partitions too, because I feel like that would be a little too much for just a single game room, unless it was like a, like I don't know if people still have these gaming cafes where people can go and just play on gaming PCs there, you know, sign into their account and play. I don't know, do they still do that in places? I said, oh, actually, you know what? Perfect. We're also going to we'll do an aquarium here because maybe we are researching the effect of the green herp on fish that we maybe have shipped in from other places, or, you know, collected for us from other spots. Maybe it'd be good to put that like right here. So I need take those, and I do not have enough to make glass. I did not grab more glass while I was out. You know what? Go ahead and do that again. If I need to build anything while I'm out, I can. I'm gonna go look for quartz. Should have got some more quartz earlier, because I need quartz for windows. I need quartz for, you know, aquarium. I should have got more quartz. Gaming cafes in China. See, I don't like, not around here. I don't have anything like that. I haven't even ever seen one of those internet cafes, you know, anywhere I've been. Never encountered one. I guess because they just assumed people would have
oxygen production.
There we go. I just had to get in and make them squat down again. Yeah, I guess they assume that everywhere people have sufficient enough, you know, internet. They're all the places I've lived, everything like that. I've never seen an internet cafe. But I know, you know, in the case of like a gaming cafe, some of the advantage there is, you know, they'll have a good system. Maybe not the best quality, you know, because you might be paying a premium to game on it, or it might have only a limited number of those. But, you know, you could have the fact that the gaming cafe has a better computer than what you can afford, so maybe you want to go and play. But now with the push for the game streaming, I'm just kind of thinking those are going to kind of go out of business. I don't see a need for a gaming cafe other than you just want that social interaction, which goes back to what happened with 2020, you know, is everybody needs to be careful, not get out too much. So that social interaction thing kind of became an issue. And so I'm surprised that they, you know, with the way things are going, that they stay in business much longer for where they have them. But yeah, I guess I could create like a gaming cafe type of thing if I had the large room in the original game right now with everything from FCS. But I don't know, I think I'd rather have the large room with the partitions and just split it down to a smaller setup instead. Not seeing any quartz. See, titanium, which is great, you know, get that for a change, but I'm not seeing any quartz. Oh, I made it. I just got myself stuck in here, but I made it. Oh wait, I came in this one earlier. It was a little tight squeeze, but I made it. I'm not even sure how that works. Or... there we go. Okay, you know what? This, I don't think I'm gonna find anything here, but this is where we used to come up into this area. Let's just go and take a look just to make sure. I think, yeah, this was, or no, this is that, maybe that other path, the other underwater tunnel system that we now have. I think it's just that it got connected to the other underwater tunnel system, and now we have this system that kind of goes between the two little spots. Silver ore. Okay, yeah. Some more stuff down here in case, you know, you really need it. But no quartz. No quartz. Like, rest of the time, I got plenty of quartz. Here, looking for quartz, can't find quartz. I got you, bladderfish. Oh, what is this? Magnetite? Yeah, glowy magnetite. Silver ore. You can hear what's on the other side. I am like right next to some of the little squids. Yeah, look at that. I'm like right. I'm so close. Oh, it might also be a case of one might be kind of glitched in. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so apparently something with free cam caused it to act like I jumped out of the water and back into the water, so it reset my oxygen level. Oh, come here. Huh. Creature egg. Well, now. This is interesting. They got little tendrils. Okay, so I found another creature egg. I'm not even sure where. Yeah, I'm going back in the right direction now. Okay, so interesting new creature egg we got to hatch. Oh yeah, we actually had a VR gaming lounge here that they started off with such high hopes. They actually called my company come help set their network up and try to get them everything set up and build their computer systems. And in the end, they you know, it was kind of, we looked at like what they were having to do, and it was like, it's weird on how they have to license everything in terms of the games for that kind of stuff. But that company, like, just, they started, they didn't have enough business, they moved to a different location, and it just kind of went downhill from there to a point where it's like, I was seeing some pictures of like a party they had. It was like just a small group of kids coming in, doing some VR gameplay, and it was like they didn't even have booths. It was like, here's some PVC pipe, and here's a bit of black cloth to separate you from the person next to you in the next booth. Yeah, that did not work very well out here. It was just, I mean, granted, I could see it being, people were like, it's too much trouble to go and do your own VR setup at home. You either get an expensive headset and you just sit there in front of your computer, like in your chair, and just move your head around, versus you have room to walk around. There you need a large room area to dedicate to that. It's kind of one of the reasons I haven't done it, is just, I don't want to try and dedicate a big floor section to VR. So I would think that would work out, better than like just a standard gaming lounge, but I think some people still feel like when they hear VR gaming, they're thinking that it's going to feel really immersive. And then when they try it and they do like the controls for some of these games, they're like, this is not what I expected. This is not what the 90s told us this would be like.
Seek shelter.
But I guess that could be kind of interesting if we did have a large room, the large room backported to Subnautica with the partitions and the speakers. I could set up the speakers as like the little detectors like you get for like the HTC sets and stuff like that, where you have to have that little detector that watches your movements. I could make that work as part of the game room.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Also, the idea of, I know Phil Creator was with us earlier. I don't know if they're still with us. But the idea of, like, we got a curtain in the new mods that they're doing for Subnautica. Well, if we had an option for a color-coded wall, something that can be changed, and one of the options being a green screen. So you choose green screen, you could basically have it, like, it could show as a green screen. So in somebody editing, they could have it show something special that they want to add after the fact, or a green screen that they can then say apply a green screen and have it do something. I know they have stuff for video playing in it because we got the TV and such in that new mod set. But yeah, that could be kind of interesting to have a an actual like green screen element that's part of the game. And you could have a green screen little section that's part of the gaming room. That's what got me thinking of that. I'm gonna go put these up for now. Definitely put these up. We're not gonna use those here. I still have no quartz. I went out for quartz, did not get any quartz. Check ovals, okay. Just transfer, munch a little bit. Grab one more from over here. So I was looking at it. And yeah, all right. I need, got one quartz and I need at least 4. All right, we're going out. Assume we're getting at risk of contamination. We'll close it up. You know, we don't care about when we leave. And I shot, yeah, power cells are still in it. So I went around one way, no quartz. Technically, I could go back around that way and go back around to the dock and make my way around there, but I think it's actually faster to go the way I came out here. We'll just go through the water tunnel. I always pick up some supplies on the way back as well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, I've seen Beat Saber, and I mean, to me, that's kind of like a fun looking type of game, mainly because you get that motion to it, you know. But I think, you know, can't remember the name of the game, but there was a Star Wars game that, you know, they ran it on like 2 Titan graphics cards to make it look as good as it did. Like, had to be 2 Titans to make it run, and it was like really, really close to photorealism on the environment. And you got to actually use like a lightsaber, try to deflect blasts and everything, but it wasn't a full-fledged game. It was like one area, just one section of a map, and you got to play in that and feel like you were a Jedi. And I think that's why a lot of people think VR is going to be more like, as opposed to like Beat Saber. Granted, Beat Saber, I'm sure, is lots of fun. It looks like it would be a fun thing, and I think that that's maybe where VR would be the best, you know, direction to take it. Is like, look at the Nintendo Wii. It wasn't set to be, oh, this has the best graphics and all this. It was You can stand up and move around. Hey, here's an attachment. You can play tennis. Pretend you're playing tennis. You know, archery game. You can pretend to shoot an arrow. You know, it gave that more of the feel of immersion in the game, I guess, because of the physical activity aspect. So if the, you know, focusing more on that for the VR systems probably would help get a little bit more traction, other than the fact that the Wii is definitely cheaper and then something like that, and I might be stuck. This is not good. Let's see if I can do something this way. I might be stuck. Nope, got it. So I have to get out and get back in. Yeah, maybe if like some of the companies showcase the games like Beat Saber, is like, hey, play a game and get a workout with this immersion and doing that. I mean, it's not much different than playing the Wii and looking at it on TV, but you can sit there and be like, hey, I'm in Beat Saber and I got this stuff flying at my face. I got to swipe at. Some people would probably prefer that. I find most people are probably looking for the immersion with a visual experience like Subnautica. It's just the, you know, the difference in the controls aspect from what people might be expecting. What was that other one I'm thinking of? I don't know, the little bit of VR stuff I've gotten to mess with, I really liked. But then I look at like a game like Gorn, I think it was called, and it's like, okay, it's a nice premise, but I feel as, you know, the graphics were too much on the cartoonish side for it to work. You know, it's like good gameplay maybe, but, you know, I'm thinking VR, I've got, you know, this headset on, it costs all this money, it's got these screens that can do this quality level. I could go and do Google Earth, and I tried that. That is fun. You know, where you could go fly around Earth and be placed down like you're there. That's good immersion. Sitting there looking at a cartoon character coming at you does not give me that immersion. I would rather see like this, Subnautica VR, No Man's Sky VR. There was another one I remember seeing that was one of the first ones I thought about playing, just because it was more like a problem-solving storyline game. I did some of it for a while, but it just ended up in the end not being that interesting. It didn't have that much grab, but I was like, this has really good reviews for the VR aspect of it. I can't remember what that game was now. Yeah, I can't think of what it is. I got it in my library. I would have to look and see. But I think in the end, VR, just like everything else, in some cases, you're just, you know, to get some people's attention, you got to have really good graphics. You can have a crummy playing game, but good graphics gonna get some people's attention. You have an ugly looking game, but great gameplay, some people are not gonna play it. And I think with VR, more people are going to expect really good quality graphics for that. You know, you got to have the good gaming PC for that really high quality video. And then you got to have the headset, stuff like that. Yeah. It's an investment. And I would not make that investment without having the room to be able to move around. So that's not going to happen for me anytime soon. I'm definitely not worried about that side of gaming. I think I'll stick with what I'm doing now. I'm fine with that. The best ones don't expect you to navigate a large space. I have seen the ones that's like, because the movement aspect is kind of the weird off-putting thing where you're like, if, you know, almost the old school type of thing. Like, that's why, you know, Subnautica VR, you got maybe the move your head around thing, but you see more people playing like keyboard and mouse with that in the end. But where am I going? okay, we'll go back this way. Yeah, when you have to sit there and be like, okay, let me click, and then it moves you forward a certain amount of space. It feels like the old puzzle games where you're like, you have to choose, like you click the doorway and it takes you into the next room. And then you have this room to look around and you click to turn here and stuff like it. I could definitely see the better game, the more enjoyable games being the ones that don't feel like you're just having to take that little one room at a time type thing, that one little step at a time. I think that could be one like the simulator games would do well. I know there's like a cooking simulator or chef simulator one. I would like to see PC building simulator and a VR where you're actually hands-on trying to build a PC with, I mean, not grabbing, but with the controls, you know, like put this graphics card in here. I think that would be a really good one if you had VR headset. You can play that one, and maybe it is in VR. I haven't looked, but be able to play that one and be like, I want to actually feel that, like I'm doing almost that hands-on thing and getting that almost like training kind of effect to it. Ooh, or maybe like a, I could see a real-time strategy game working with VR where it's like, if it's done in a way almost like you're looking down at a holographic map and all you're doing is like clicking, like you're working with like a touch screen interface, like a big holographic display where you act like Iron Man, kind of like waving your arms around and getting it to let you move around the map and control your forces like you do in a real-time strategy game. I feel like that could be a really interesting mix if somebody has not done that yet. Just that feel of that holographic interaction. Okay, I got, what? Yep, there's some more. I've got some. Not a lot. I've got some. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go and say, I need something for glass. I hear him already kind of swimming towards me. Yes, thank you. Oh, of course. Yeah, that works for me. Maybe I'll just tell him glass. I want glass. So bring me quartz and maybe just whole pieces of glass. How about that? I realized I had like 4 marked on there. Come on, bring me stuff.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Not at all what I'm asking for. Just because it's convenient for you. He's like, I know it's not what you asked for, but I'm gonna bring it to you anyway. Here's some creep vine that's like, you know, I know you can grab it right here. I keep forgetting about that. Controls are so unnecessarily changed between the two games. There, give my water, my O2 back. There.
Huh. Wow.
Copper ore. Yeah, give me copper ore, fine. Yeah, I hope they just either change Subnautica below 0 to match Subnautica or change Subnautica to match below 0 so there's not 2 different styles of controls. You know, it's not one game is click this, use this mouse button to pick up and place in, and the other game is use the other mouse button. Also, I hope they go back to the original Subnautica one, just because I don't like it that if I click on planter pot, you know, I harvest a marble melon, I click on the planter pot because I want to replant, I can replant, but I cannot consume from that same interface. I have to then click out and open up my normal inventory through tab and then click to eat. I don't like that we cannot click to eat from within storage interaction of any kind. And it's not like that in the original game. You can actually, you know, be looking at your inventory in a locker and click to eat, and it's not a problem. But in Below Zero, you can't do that. And that bothers me a lot. There's extra clicks that are not necessary. I did not pick. That is not a good place to build a base. That is just not a good place to build an elaborate base. It's too remote, too few resources around. Yep. Oh, you got something? No, not creep vine again. Oh, I got up there. Okay, plus what's in the prawn suit, that's a decent amount. I think we can make that work. I'll head back, yeah, towards the landing pad. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark, not quite there yet. I have not tried anything like that VR. It's been a while since I've tried anything VR because I don't have a VR headset, and it was just I happened to be doing a demo of one for work that I was able to try a few things out. So no, I have not tried Doom, the new Doom in VR. You'll be the next Bill Gates with quantum computing. Go right ahead. If you want to do that, go ahead. And then Bill Gates will, you know, somebody at Microsoft would say, we're buying you out or we're putting you out of business. You don't want to sell to us, we'll just copy your tech, and our pockets are much bigger than yours for our lawyers. That's kind of the way it is with too many companies now. If we can't buy you out, then we'll beat you to submission by paying for better lawyers and dragging it out for so long that you run out of money. That's sad. That's pretty much how things are now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, go, 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 go. Oh, hey, Sanchez. Got help with groceries for Super Bowl. Okay. So we'll see you later, at spots. Timmy. Animation Kid. I don't know where Animation Kid is. I haven't seen Tech so far. Can't remember if I saw Tech on the No Man's Sky stream recently. Timmy is laying there. He's finished his little chew stick. What? Want some more? Want some other snack? Come on. Right there you go. Boom. He's like, I don't know if I want to move because they're in my neck crease. But wait. He's just relaxing now. He had his little peanut butter stick, so he's taking it easy. Time to go do some move around time in VR. See, my move around time, we'll take Timmy out. We'll just go outside to play. That'll be the move around time for me. I don't need the VR to do that. I can go outside and do stuff with him. I just think, you know, the same way with the Wii. Unfortunately, too many people that could just exercise. You know, all you gotta do is make a intent to exercise. There's too many people who are like, I'll just play the Wii. I'll get there and I'll jump around. And I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that have used that as an excuse for not having to go work out because that's their workout. I was like, get out, walk, you know? You go to the grocery store, park further away, especially if it's a sunny day. Don't fight for a parking spot close by. Park further away and get some extra steps in. You know, take the stairs instead of the elevator. Simple things to get a little bit extra activity in your day. You don't need to use the Wii as an excuse to do that. I don't think you need to use VR for that. No, I wouldn't buy VR for that kind of purpose. All right, looking good. Plants are coming in nicely if I happen to need those. Timmy? Hey, you need to look at the camera. You need to say hi to people. Here. You eat those other pieces? What happened to those others? Did you eat those? Or did you bury them somewhere and I'm gonna find them in a week? Hoping he ate his little apple pumpkin treats. He likes to try and bury them before he eats them. He won't eat them straight out. He's like, I gotta bury this first, and then, oh, now that I've covered it up, I want to eat it. Yeah. We'll get one of those out. We'll give you one of these. It's a little. Looks like a flower, but it's an apple and pumpkin treat. Here. You gonna bury it? You gonna hide it? Just gonna look at me weird? Alright, here. One more. Look up. Oh, I dropped it. My fault. Hi, Y Poop. I don't know why you just want me to say it because you think it'll be funny because of your name being Y Poop. Timmy, say hi, Y Poop. Or just, yeah, eat. Listen. No, have not seen Animation Kid or Saber Gaming for a bit. Did I turn the wrong way? Yeah, I did. Turn back in. Oh, and more titanium that I missed on previous trips. Not that I'm having that much trouble with titanium. Except targeting this. Oh, that's that loop around. So nothing to see in there. I think that was the baby. One of the babies I left up here after I took Mama down. Let's see, is Mama back? See the baby. He's getting, nope, Mama's gone. You're like, I'm lonely. Oh, I got my stupid brother over there and he's asleep. Where did this flare come from? And why is it still going? I don't think flares are supposed to last forever. That implies to me somebody was there recently enough to drop it, but we kind of know at this point nobody was here recently enough to drop that. All right. There we go. Sit down. Take these. Bam. I'm gonna charge these up. And we got stuff for glass finally. How much did I get? That's plenty. That should last me a little bit for the rest of this. And then let's see, we got, yeah, we're coming up with around the 2-hour mark. I think we got time. I'll get this done. I'm gonna take those other creature eggs, the new ones. I'm gonna take them to another base and hatch them. Take them back to, I guess, take them to the main base, the first base.
Welcome aboard,
All right,
Captain.
decontamination, yay. When I come in, it looks like that stuff's swimming. Made me think of the little things in No Man's Sky, the little glowy flying squids. FC Studios, yeah, they're taking a break from coding. That's what they're doing. They're taking a break from working on the new mods. Which they know everybody is eagerly anticipating. Except for me, I get to play with the mods right now, so I get to toy around with them. Eat some food.
Vital signs
There we go.
stabilizing.
All right, got, you know what, this is already rotten, whatever. We'll just put it in here. Okay, got these. I've got a spot for these now. So again, we're doing like this whole research thing. We got decontamination, but maybe we're bringing, you know, stuff here to try and intentionally infect these. Be great to have a mini aquarium with this, like I do from the decorations mod. So I can have one here for, like, you take a sample specimen out and you're going to keep it there while you infect it with the green glowing herp from over there. Yeah, okay, I think that works well enough. We got all this, the bathroom section up here. We'll have to go make some fiber mesh. See, whose beds do we want to use? I like Danielle's bed for the color scheme. Parvin's bed because it's so much like a big kid's bed. No. We're not going to put the one that has the sea truck on it. I refuse. Life pod, sure. Sea truck, no. And then, actually, I might just do 2 in each one. I'll do 2 on each level. We don't need that much. It's not like that many people are going to be living here. Sam's bed. And that's extra wide. Double bed. I don't want to do that. So I guess Jeremiah's bed. Void the plain one. So I need 4 fiber mesh. And we need storage for people. So we'll do, you know what? Locker on each wall. How about that? A locker behind each bed. Of course, I need more titanium now. Like that. And maybe I guess I could do, like, I mean, I don't know if I want to do a window up here because of the whole sleeping thing. Because there's nothing interesting there. And If I put it there, somebody standing there could be looking in as you sleep. It's a kind of a privacy thing. We kind of don't want to do that. Oh yeah, I might want to dump these in, right, to charge. It's kind of the whole point of bringing them. There we go. I should add a donation goal to buy a Quest 2 and stream Subnautica VR. I don't want to do stuff like that. I want to do like, if I'm going to buy that, it's just going to be because I'm buying it to add new content to it. Jason is not being sneaky. He's got kids. His kids are playing. Yes. I got the paint gun to work. I did it. It was not so much from that. From the email, but I got it from when I was looking at the actually I don't think I even got the email on that. Oh yeah, I say I kind of figured it out a little bit on more of the looking in the commands on like I was looking at the controls in the options. That's what it was. I was looking at the options. I kind of got that. I haven't really messed with that as much. I've been working on the other stuff, like trying to get more money going. But yeah, I did work on that a little bit. You can dislike the vid if you want, Xbox. I'm not going to use the sea truck bed. No. All right, well, we don't know if Jason is Saber Gaming. He might be somebody else. We don't know. Jason could actually be... Could be Jacksepticeye, for all we know. Might be secretly Jacksepticeye, and he's hanging out with us because he just, you know, he's bored, wanting to have a little hangout time without having people say, oh, it's Jacksepticeye. All right, I need stuff for... I need something, right? You know what? I need titanium. Got titanium. Got that. Got titanium there. Oh, what was that? Was like, oh yeah, the fiber mesh. I need fiber mesh and the titanium for this. So fiber mesh is not a big issue. Because I do have some stuff for making fiber mesh. What is it? 2? Yeah, 2 creepvine samples. So I can toss all this in. And I can use these. Almost tempting to just run without the prawn suit to go get some plants, but I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get caught in a storm as soon as I do that, and I'm gonna not make it. So I need 6 creepvine samples. That's not a problem. That's why I got planter bed over there. If we ever get an exterior alien containment mod, I would absolutely just build like its own separate alien containment stack in here. I'd build it in like here. I'd have an alien containment as you walk along if it would let me. I'd just be walking past alien containments the whole time. And I'd throw a oh, it's no power, but it stood up after I took the power cells out. Cause yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the next one, FC. I want to see an addition of an exterior placeable alien containment that just draws power from the platform it's on and can be stacked multiple stacks high but is outside completely, you know, open. So you see just the containment. You place a hatch like normal to get in. You have just this big stack of wide open, easily seeable alien containments for display or for actual function. I feel like that would just be a really nice visual mod there. So either you guys, Field Creator Studios, or somebody needs to do that. That'd just be such an amazing mod to add in terms of the visuals for the game. For both games. Yeah, not just original, but for Below Zero as well. That's 6. A little extra. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and place one more. So I think, yep, there we go. So I've got extra plus the ones I need for the fiber mesh. And then it's this is done. I'm gonna load up. We're gonna take off to the original base because I want to try hatching those eggs, and I probably need to go and clear all those squid sharks that are built up in there. We might be dumping a bunch of squid sharks into the blender and maybe into just the trash. I think I had like almost 20 in there last time. So I just forgot to take them out, and they've kind of been there doing their thing. Now I can't see the light as readily. This is daytime. Oh well. Alright. Quick. Finishing up on this. I think we can get this done pretty quickly. And I just thought, is it ever explained at all of why it's only Altera? That, I mean, I know in the first one it's Altera. You know, we got the sunbeam in the first one, but why is it there's nobody else once we've gotten back? Is it like, oh, because Altera has laid claim officially to this planet, much like, you know, like a sovereign nation type of thing? Oh, it's, you know,
Welcome aboard,
England
Captain.
has claimed this planet. Oh, why is there no other corporation showing up? Maybe that's something that could be done in the third Subnautica. Is like, oh, maybe we're looking at another area and now we're competing with another corporation or country. What if is Altera a country, or is it Altera because I don't know? I feel like, wasn't the Sunbeam not part of Altera? Wasn't it Sunbeam crew was like separate group? Or am I just remembering that wrong? I feel like that's what it was. They were like a separate group. Anyway, I feel like we should see like maybe some kind of pirates or something somewhere. We could do pirates, you know, space pirates. Someone is working on that one. That would be great. Yes, I definitely want that. I mean, it seems like it would just be, I mean, granted from a logic standpoint, no, you should not be able to build alien containment outside because of pressure. I understand that, but I still feel like they're pushing us to build on land a bit more too. The fact we have an open air hatch variation I just feel like that seems that why don't we have that at least in this game, an outside option if you are building high enough in the water, you know, like it's not that deep, or you're in open air, you can build that way because, you know, it's not as strong. Give it like a very low strength level. So, you know, if you're in water, you can't build very tall, and if you're in open air, you're fine. You can just keep building. But in water, make it like just enough that for like one alien containment or 2 alien containments and a hatch, and that's it. You're at 0. Anything beyond that is going to break. I feel like that could have been like just a straightforward thing to do. You know, we're going to do down here. I'm going to throw coffee machine. You know, because, I mean, it makes sense here. We're cold. You know, out in the cold. Might want to have some coffee. You know, along with the fact we got heat fruit. I'm not going to do a jukebox because I'm using the speakers as something else. I have lead. I don't have any diamond, though. I did pick up that one piece of lead. Thinking that's probably mostly it, or then maybe, you know, we're gonna have a trash receptacle here. I'm gonna leave all this stuff because if I come back and need something, I'll have it. But we're gonna take these out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and make sure. Got solar power outside, but since nothing's gonna really be draining, it should be okay. We'll have peppers covering everything. Even if it is draining, that will take a while. And in the end, I still have a solar panel connected from outside. I could always do extra, but just for a minimal, just to keep things functioning. The fridge is draining power, whatever, you know, the solar panel should at least be able to keep the lights on. And I'm going to say, you know what? While I'm here, go ahead and do this. Get nice finalized, if I, you know, cut my speed down. Nice finalized picture of it all. If I can find the right angle. Back. There we go. That's like kind of good. So we got, yeah, picture there. I'll use after this is over. So that's the base next to the giant creature. I did not think it would work, but it kind of did. Not what I would have preferred to build, but it did kind of work for that. I kind of got at least a little bit of a theme going there. And it's time to move on. Test out these new eggs we got. So I'm very interested to see what they are. I think we got time for that. Lore of the game? What about the lore of the game? Transgov. Okay, so yeah, Transgov. 23 known Transgov. So, all right. So if there's more than one, then we should have space pirates. We should have something like that. I feel like they could do, even if they don't want to go with like kind of the idea, I think they might be going towards the whole we leave with Alan to go to the precursor base because we're focusing on the precursors. I would think we would have at least some other group in opposition. That could be a fun approach for the third game. Not even space pirates, just, you know, the idea, we're kind of getting this whole lead, like we're going to help Alan leave and head back to the precursor homeworld. Yes, we might go with him, but at the same time, we're here to look for our sister. Either they're going to give us some resolution on our sister, what happened, and I'm thinking Crazy Lady. I'm going to think Crazy Lady had something to do with it because she's trying to hide from Altera. She's gone a little crazy out here on her own, playing with a Snowstalker as a pet. I'm thinking at some point we're gonna find she planted some kind of explosive charge. She caused some of the cave-ins to destroy things. Avalanche destroyed the base. I'm thinking she's gonna be responsible for that. Alan's gonna want to go to his home world, and either we're gonna have that resolution, we know what happened to our sister, or we're going to stay because of our sister. If we stay trying to find it, which will seem weird that we have a story that is aimed around finding what happened to our sister, and we don't get that resolution. So I feel like we're going to get the resolution. Our sister died, this is what happened to her, or our sister is alive and she found some tech that sent her off to the precursor base or precursor homeworld, so we go with Alan to find her. Though I don't see that, because if she found a way to get to the precursor homeworld, Alan probably would have found a better way to communicate with her and tried to get out of here. I'm kind of leaning towards we find out Crazy Lady killed all the people because she's trying to hide from Altera, blew stuff up, caused the avalanche, and we end up leaving with Alan to visit the precursor homeworld because we know what happened to our sister, and we're a scientist. We want to know about the precursors, so we leave. And maybe that could lead in with the third movie or third game, you know, kind of thinking like movie. We're there going towards the homeworld to see what's happening, and maybe we get to the homeworld and some other group intercepted a transmission either from the precursors or from from this planet, and tracked its location, and they're like, oh, that's not Altera. We got an option here. We're gonna go in, and they try to get in there before Altera and lay claim to that planet of the precursors, despite the fact that it's the precursors. They want to be like, you can't come here, Altera, this is us. There's options for where they could go with a third game. There's options to what they could do in this one, but I really think we're gonna end up having Maida. I think we're gonna find that as far as the resolution to what happened to our sister, I think we're gonna find she has something to do with it, rather than it being Alan doing it, unless it was like Alan. I don't know how we could tie that in. I mean, Alan is in our head. If he got into her head, why would he have her transplant him back? Unless he was in her head long enough, it was causing her to die. And then where's everybody else, you know? I think we're gonna see that old crazy lady did go crazy. And she got aggressive with him and tried to kill them all to hide herself. And we're gonna find out she killed him. We're gonna do some kind of like big showdown thing where she shows up at the end trying to stop us at like the precursor thing. And then Alan maybe jumps in and saves us because of us saving him. And then at the end, it's like, there's nothing left for me on this planet. We know what happened to our sister. Alan says, come with me. I'm returning home. And you can see the precursors, and yeah, it could be like that. I'm kind of hoping that maybe is where we go with this. Because that could be a fun little thing to go to, like, the precursors explored here, but what kind of home would they really have preferred? What would have been like the place that is their home? What's best suitable for them in the
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, whoever invented the sea truck in terms of Altera people should be fired, because it is not more useful than the sea moth. Whoever had the sea moth and the Cyclops, they should be head of the board if it's not the same person. Okay, so I am going to dump 2 eggs in just because I want to get more produced. I'll find a spot for this. I'm running out of room on eggs. There we go. All right, so now it's time to start taking a bunch of these guys out. All right, full inventory. Squid sharks. Power is down because this is empty. So I'll throw one in here. Got too many things in there too, so we're just gonna start actually, I've got plenty more in there. I don't want to have a problem with them being all over the place. And I just realized I don't have a trash can up here. I did not put a trash can up by the food. So we need a trash receptacle. Yeah, trash can. Perfect, right there. And we're gonna dump old squid boy. Ah, not what I meant to do. Okay. Yeah, way too many of those. Way too many squid sharks. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 still? That seems a little too dense population-wise for such a small space with them. Come on. Just, yeah, there you go. Just get rid of them. They do take a moment to disappear. Watch Last Bacon. I'm not so worried about, like, I mean, knowing the full details on how Altera works. It's more of like, I just was thinking if there's, obviously there's got to be more than Altera. And if there is, well, if we have that be a case of, you know, now it's not just Altera doing this research, it's somebody else trying to get in there and beat Altera to the punch on the third game. Like, that could be a fun little twist there. It's not just Altera now, there's somebody else that has decided to try and get in on the action, as it were. Well, put them over here. Maybe this is far enough they won't really bother me or any of my stuff. Don't go killing my sea monkeys. Except this one. I don't need copper, so you kill him. I thought for a second maybe they were actually going after him. Yeah, I've got plenty of copper, even here still. Okay. Ah, too many squid shark eggs. That's another problem. Too many squid shark eggs going around. As long as I have 2. Yep, I've got 2. Can I throw another one in here? Is that no, it won't let me rotate it. Oh, squish it in. I can squeeze it in there. He can fit. Maybe I need a second bioreactor here. Just because I've got so much. Sit there. Hatch if you want. Don't. I don't care. Just stay over there out of my way. You two act like you're protecting them. I wonder how well that would work if I took and started raising squid sharks like this and in like the purple crystal caverns. And that's the last one. Okay. Yeah, take them, raise them in the crystal caverns, and just start piling them out like that around the Shadow Leviathan area. I wonder how they would like react. I wonder if they would actually get like aggressive enough to be worthwhile. They might kill the Shadow Leviathan, or would they just kind of swim around and like tickle him with their little electric tendrils? That might be worth a test run whenever that, you know, drains enough. Like, yeah, it's going, it's draining. Nope, cannot squeeze another one in. There we go. Yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe we'll go down and drop some squiddies off somewhere. I'll just take them and deploy them. So I'll keep that. Ooh, perfect. I think they're getting aggressive with my cryptos here.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, we'll get food. We're gonna stick around here for now because I want to see what these hatch into. I mean, it'll show me on the screen when they hatch, but I kind of want to just like stick around and be able to see what it is. Because if it is, I'm kind of thinking maybe the, you know, jellyfish.
Stabilizing.
Well, I'm thinking it is because of those little tendrils. Because it looks so much like the jellyfish. But it's surprising that the jellyfish would have like an egg like that. Maybe it's a vent garden. It's a possible vent garden. It's also kind of that same shape. I want to see how it looks when they're in here. You know, like when they hatch, which one it is, how they look, and when they're small. And is there possibly an advantage to taking them and dumping them in the water? Like if it's a vent garden, how long will it take for it to grow into the part where it wants to sit somewhere? Or is it just going to float around? And if it's this jellyfish, is it going to actually like protect me? Is it going to be better? We got squid shark, got brine wings. We already know about brine wings, you know. Got some brine wings there. Got plenty of squid sharks there. That's a crypto egg, rock puncher egg. Get rid of that. Pinnacarid, sea monkey, Arctic gray, lily paddlers, pinnacarid, brine wing egg, pingwing egg. Yeah, I got all these. Creature egg. We know what that is. We know which annoying ones those are. I'm not worried about them right now. That one, which is the trivalve, I haven't hatched yet just because I don't want to put them in here and deal with that right now. I'm trying to use this for testing. So yeah, we gotta let these hatch. It's like, that's like it's swimming. Like, kicking. They're not going anywhere very well, you know. I found them floating right side up. Now they're just kind of like laying on the ground. Wish it would just like stayed floating kind of thing. Hi, Sam. Thanks for joining in. Xbox, are you good at No Man's Sky? Ray Joe, maybe he is. Maybe he's not. You found a copper mine. Yeah, you need activated indium. I built a copper mine. I think that was the first one I built, mainly because I needed copper. But, yeah, for money, you want indium or activated indium. Activated indium is better because of the price value versus the amount of, like, items you have. But, you know, it's also not just finding activated indium. You want a good Class S spot, and that's where you run into, you know, looking around for a very long time to try and find a good Class S spot. I fortunately found a very good activated indium Class S. I also have an indium Class S, and both of those are active mining and makes plenty of money. More than enough. Of course, it also, you gotta remember now, things changed since I did my video. There's actually diminishing returns. You can't just keep adding more and more extractors. It actually slows down the efficiency of each extractor as you keep adding to them. I forgot I did the green room. It's been a while since I've been to this base. Been so busy with the other ones. Alright, we're gonna let this, I'm gonna sit and let this hatch, hopefully. +8, 3, -5. And it's daytime. Come on. I should be doing better than that during daytime. I've got titanium. I've got some titanium in storage in the sea truck because I'm going to save that in case I need it for another location. I tell you, I'm ready for below zero to go full release. I know that. I'm actually at the point, I'm just ready for it to be done so people can start really ramping up on mods for it, and I can get busy modding and playing this fully modded one, because I don't want to do modded until it's full release and I've done a regular playthrough. I didn't put anything. Okay, I got magnetite. You know what, this could be like, well, crystalline. Do I have a... No, I don't have a crystalline, but I got granite and nickel. So this could be crystalline. Like that. Yeah. Oh, cylindrical flask. Looked like it was actually inside. Maybe it was just the way it was placed, but it looked like it was sitting inside, like it glitched down. Maybe it was a weird perspective for it. Yeah, don't worry about activated copper. Then you go, it's indium is the next one. And then activated indium is going to be the best one for that. Activated indium is the best overall moneymaker. But if you're not, you know, if you're trying to find indium and activate indium spots and you can't, you can also just plant, like, plants. And there's a farm for that too. You can always do that as well to make the different components. And it'll work when you're not there, you know. But activated indium is going to be the best one for that. Also, while it's time consuming to do the conversion, you know, the chlorine expansion, that's another option for early off. But biggest money maker is going to be indium and activated indium farms for you. Marco, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Thanks for joining in on the live stream. Yeah, I would not worry about the activated copper, Regio. If you want to get money going in No Man's Sky, just go ahead and find it. Work towards an indium system. Also, you can always do chromatic metal expansion. That's the other thing. Get a little bit of indium and use it with chromatic metal to expand, like, into more indium. And then you can make activated indium from that. And yeah, you can basically generate indium, but that's going to also be time consuming. Just go find an indium planet and activated indium planets. And then that one's starting to kick a lot more aggressively. Maybe they're getting close to hatching. I feel like I'm almost ready to just turn on fast hatch and see what they are, because we're getting right to the end. I think I want to do that. I just want to see what these are, and they are the jellyfish. It's the jellyfish. So we got pet jellyfish that you can find, the eye jellies, if you go to where the dock is in the glacial basin, or where it used to be the way in. You know, go down through there, through that tunnel system, you'll see those eggs sitting there, and now we have our own eye jellies. Which, I'm glad they're not shocking me in here. Very tiny, too. I feel like I'm gonna let them, you know, start producing eggs. And we'll get a few of those. I'm gonna see how they handle being my guardians outside. I feel like I really want to test that. I wonder if I could use them as like a minefield around some bases. Like, do we throw them out against the Shadow Leviathan and he stays away because when he comes close, they like electrocute him and deal damage? That might be a test for next time if I have enough of these. Fast hatch is the supposed to be like they hatch quickly. Like the creature eggs will hatch almost instantly once you put them in. And that it's not going to make the creature grow faster, but it makes them hatch faster. At least like it used to not make them grow faster. It might do it now, but it's just to make the egg hatch immediately, and then fast grow makes the plants grow faster. Yeah, we got pet eye jellies. Jelly eye fish. Timmy, wake up. All right. We'll put his little favorite snack. Oh, he smells them. Lay down. Lay your head down. Look, here it goes. There goes that. There goes. It's on top of it. You gotta eat the top one. He's like, no, I'm gonna push this around with my nose and I'll eat what I want. Here. You want it? Right? You want one more? You want one? Yeah? Good? Is this a good one? Yeah. He likes these treats. They're good for him. Alright, one more for a moment. Then you eat the other one. Yeah, it's Timmy, Tiny Tim. So I'm gonna let these grow. We're gonna sit, we're gonna chill and talk for a minute. Because I don't know of anything else to do. We're right at the end. We're right at the last 20 minutes. I can't really stay late today. I've got to kind of cut it short. I got to cut it like right at the normal end time for the stream. So no long talk afterwards. So we'll go ahead and start the final convo. Just hang out, talk a bit. But yeah, it's been a fun little stream. We got the base around the frozen Leviathan done. So of course I don't have a marker for that. Not really any room to build a control room there to get the marker, and I didn't take a beacon with me. Of course I can't see anything because it's you know, storming again. We got snow everywhere. I'm gonna find my way there, though. There we go. Found it. Oh, look at his... I can't even see his claws from here. I can see him here. You see the claws there, but if I go in, it's like... It looks like... Maybe I've seen the same ones. Maybe it just looked like part of them was getting cut off. Oh, and now it's like blackening him. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, yeah. We got the new base. Maybe if I do this. There we go. So we got the base kind of done. We got our observation. We got living quarters, basic living quarters for like 4 people. Awesome looking bed. Oh yeah. That's the overgrown kid's bed. And we got our specimens for testing, the green herp on. And oh man, I'm getting in here really deep. Got bioreactor move. I've got some stuff done. It's not the most interesting base. I'm gonna say the most interesting part for me was managing to jump on top of the ridge and walk around the outside area without having to do any kind of cheat to do it. Without having to do anything weird. I just jumped with the jump jets and made it. I feel like that was the more interesting part to me was being able to do that without having to do some kind of fancy cheat. So they'll probably fix that. The blanket for Timmy. That is like a Chinese dragon blanket, like Chinese lettering, you know, like symbols. See a little bit of the the dragon kind of piece there. It's like a Chinese dragon one. He's a little dragon himself. I got it, and I just I like the design. I was like, you know what, Timmy, you can have it. It's nice and comfortable for you. I am not a ghost pepper. I am a living pepper. I'm alive, I swear. I'm not a ghost. But we'll go ahead and make sure. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I did save. I know I did, but I'm going to save now. And I got those. Yeah, those are going to grow up big and strong and be my defensive jellyfish. I might have to let them sit there and do that growing some before next time. Timmy is going to hang out and chill. Hey, Reese. Thanks for joining in. Catching the very end. Yeah, I like the... kind of like the design of the blanket. So when I got it, I was like, you know, had it in one spot, but he kept tearing it down from where I had it set up. He'd go grab it, pull it down, and want to sleep in it. So I just kind of gave him the blanket. He claimed the blanket for himself. I didn't have anything to do with that. He decided it was his blanket, and he's going to sleep on it. We go, you got to get... All right, I'm putting this over here. You're not eating it. I don't want to lose it in your blanket. Hi, Kate. Blackett? Not Blanchett. Blackett. Anyone have opinions on soulless crafting or Dyson Sphere? I mean, I'm assuming you talked about that new Dyson Sphere game. I looked at it, but I haven't actually played it. You know, it's kind of an interesting take on a game. It's like, I mean, an economy management thing, but it's built around you building the economy to go build a Dyson Sphere, which is kind of, you know, interesting. You're doing that whole factory and management type thing. I haven't decided to buy it because I've kind of already had enough of like the factory management stuff anyway. But looking at it, it's got overwhelmingly positive, which is good. 16,000 reviews, over 16,000 reviews so far, and 97% are positive. I would say if you like the aspect of, it says like tags automation, base building, I'm gonna say looks like, yeah, base building, but think of it from the fact of you're managing like a workshop, factory type thing. If you're liking that type of gameplay, this probably would be a good fit to try out. $20, I would say that's not really going to be that bad of a price for something like that. It looks like it's got a good capability where you can like go kind of zoom in and zoom out on your structure. To me, it seems a bit like an RTS strategy game. What was that game? Planetary Annihilation, where you could fight on multiple planets and moons and asteroids in a system around a sun, and you could send like your units, your troops to other planets and start a base there. It kind of gives me that kind of vibe, like you're managing, you know, resource collection and production to produce defenses, offenses, and such, but at the same time you're also worried about trying to improve your resources. So it seems kind of like a real-time strategy game without as much of the focus on it being you're competing against this other player or this NPC. And also definitely focusing on the balanced production and power usage. Yeah, it seems, I would say that it really looks a lot like something kind of geared around the way Planetary Annihilation, or Titans, Planetary Annihilation Titans, it seems a lot like that one to me from what I'm looking at. So that would be, if you've got that game, maybe that would be a good kind of starting point and think of how this one would play. I'm probably not going to buy it anytime soon. Maybe that's something I buy and play on the side a little bit, but I don't think that'd be one I'd want to do like a video series for. Definitely not live streams. It just seems like it wouldn't be the most engaging content for that. What kind of chair do I have? This is a Meratz chair. Meratz is the name on it. I think it was, yeah. It's just a cheap, like $100 chair off Amazon, but it had good reviews. The only thing I remember seeing about it that people were concerned with was make sure it comes in a Meratz box, because there was actually sellers selling counterfeit copies that were not very good, were not put together very well, and were falling apart. But the counterfeit copies did not come in a Meratz box and did not have Meratz. Did not have the Meratz on the back of the headrest. And then it comes with, you know, little thing. They had different colors, but I went with the blue because I did not like the color they had for the red. It was a little too light colored for me. I wanted something a little bit darker red. They didn't have that. There we go. Gotta have my little pillow support my neck. But yeah, this was it's very similar to some of the other gaming chairs out there, but it was a lot cheaper, and armrests fold down and fold back up. That was the big thing for me. I did not want stationary armrests that stayed in place. Since I play guitar, I wanted to have it where, you know, I could fold it up and I can sit here and play guitar without having to like sit uncomfortably forward with it. It's just something I've always used with my gaming chairs, on my desk chairs. I always want to have a way to move my armrest up and get them out of the way. But yeah, I could actually find, I think they still have them on there. So I'll post that link for you real quick. If you're looking, I would say if you're just trying to keep it lower cost, don't want to spend a huge amount of money, this is a great option. But if you're wanting like a really, really high-end chair, I would go with like the Secret Lab. Let's see. Okay, that one is not available anymore. Yeah, they don't have it available right now on Amazon. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere on Amazon available. So, there's plenty of other cheap ones out there, like $100 to $150, and then you got some of these that are like $300 to $400 range. You're gonna do that, get go with something a lot nicer. Can I play guitar for you? I can, but I don't know what you'd want me to play, because I can't play anything that would possibly cause copyright strike. I did not want to deal with the copyright strike because of playing something at the very end of the stream for that. Timmy, hold down the fort. Hold down the fort. Also, fair warning, Timmy does not like me playing guitar next to him. He freaks out a little bit. So you did this to him. And I don't know how this is going to sound with it being with this microphone, but this is my nice acoustic, my Martin. Can't even remember the model of it. I've had it for a few years. I got it on a special sale. It was like 50% off, and I bought it. It was $1,500. It's a, you know, brand new. It was like a $3,000 guitar. So, but I decided I wanted to go with something a little bit better. I'm actually still in tune right now. So yeah, nice little acoustics. The only acoustic I have now. And I have not played enough lately, so I am out of practice. And it's out of tune a little bit. Timmy's already like freaking out. He's looking at me funny, like, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know what to play because I don't want to get like a copyright strike or anything on me. It's been a while since I played this. All right, let me think about this for a second. Yeah, all right, that's as much as I'm gonna do with that before I get a strike against me. That's there you go. Guitar, so I don't have to sit weirdly in front of my chair. Whereas if I was doing this, I'd have that hitting my arm all the time, so I can do this and I'm perfectly comfortable. So yeah, cheap. I would say this is not cheap in terms of the build quality, but again, there was like counterfeit ones, so yeah, just look for a good one. Otherwise, you know, if you're gonna put in the money, go with like a secret lab or something. That's gonna be what I get next, is a secret lab. And I'm gonna say I like this. Has a mixture of the cloth and the fake leather, but the fake leather is peeling, so I'm gonna do probably just cloth entirely the next time. Yeah, the little sweet child. I popped in my head. I don't know why. Trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the bass line for that. Benzene on it. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. The only stuff I could play is stuff that I would not have to worry about copyright strike. Is stuff I haven't played in the better part of a decade and don't even remember anymore. And that's stuff I wrote with a band years ago. Yeah, he's shaking a little bit. He does not like me playing guitar. It's one of those weird things that makes noise, and it freaks him out. Yep, he's getting like, look, Denny, look, it's in the way. Yeah, I don't know that one either. I don't know that one. Timmy? He doesn't like this. He has to go in the other room whenever I hook up and play guitar. Where are we at? What time? All right, we're coming up on, like I said, I can't stay longer today. I actually have to cut it short right on time today. I have things I have to attend to. So we're at the last 5 minutes. And okay, you want me to watch that? So I'll have to watch that. But it's not gonna play. I'm not gonna play it. Okay, it gave me something went wrong. I think it might be the way it did the link on it. There it goes. Yeah, I don't know how to play the song, so I'm not gonna play it, and it's gonna get me a strike. So I'm not gonna play that one, Merrick. But I'll listen to it when I get a chance. I've got to cut it right at time today, so I do have things I need to attend to. But if you have any more questions, let's go ahead and ask them. Timmy? No eat. All right, put it up. There it goes. There goes your treat. It's his toy. Let's see if he does this. What? What? You like to chew on that toy? Come on. Do I eat spicy food or I fake it? I eat spicy food. Actually, I cook usually on Sundays for like 4 or 5 days straight. So I'll cook all my dinners for several nights in a row. And this week I had made my normal spaghetti, but whereas most people use diced tomatoes, I used diced habaneros. And instead of just regular crushed red pepper flakes, I used crushed ghost pepper flakes. So it was not as bad as eating the that hot sauce from the challenge, the spontaneous combustion. But a big plate of spaghetti was hotter than that was probably about the same as, eating a handful of jalapenos at a time with each bite. It was enough to get my sinuses running quite steadily. You want me to mute the background music? Okay, I can mute that. Normally I keep it on because otherwise it's just me. That's why I have the background music on there. Oh, it was your fault. Ah. Yeah. I'll turn it down a little bit, but. What's the matter? Alright, put it this way. You come here. Oh. Oh, Big Timmy. What? Yeah, scratchy. 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 Want to say something? You want to say something? Yeah? No? I think we need to do like Timmy ASMR videos where he eats something, right? Would that be something everybody would watch? Oh, it was something playing in your browser. Well, that's your fault. All right. You okay? Yeah. Slipping away. There you go. Okay. All right. You say goodbye. Is it going time? We're going to call it an end. I'm going to say goodbye. So, yeah. And you look right there, Timmy. Right there. Right there. Look. Say goodbye. Okay. Timmy says goodbye in his own way. And I'm going to say goodbye because, again, I do have stuff I have to attend to. And we're right at that 3-hour mark. Yep, 3-hour mark. Just passed it. So thank you all for hanging out. Of course, Xbox, Merrick, Jason, Reese, Felonius, Kate, Octoesper, Regio. I'm trying to go back through everybody. I know, is that Sam? I know we had, well, FC Studios, Field Creator Studios, and of course, Prime Sonic were on earlier. I remember that. Again, I don't think we had Animation Kid show up this time, but Sanchez, yes, thank you as well. Why Poop? Not asking a question, but you know, somebody's name. Thank you as well for joining in earlier. I think that got most people. Jared, if I didn't get to you, I am sorry. You are further back in the list, chat. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Have a good day. Have a good night. Enjoy the videos coming this week. See you next stream. All the same normal stuff. And remember, if you want to show your support for Field Creator Studios on the mods that they're developing, they do have their Patreon. I have it linked in the new videos, so you can, you know, go show your support there and help them keep producing great mods like they are. And thank you, Field Creator Studios, for joining in. I'm going to say Twitch is not better than YouTube, because Twitch, you can't be discovered, Jay Heard. So I disagree with you on that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we'll see you next time.